really thought this through fully, but I do know I just need to hit record. A lot of you may be familiar with me due to recent headlines, due to my husband, whose moniker online was Shamelessburg, or is Shamelessburg. So, I figured maybe it's time that I just start sharing my side of the story and sharing the things that the media inconveniently would like to just leave out or twist, because it feels like that's all that ever happens with any statement I've given them. So, backstory, back in August, a Guardian article came out exposing my husband as the Shamelessburg, a dissident content creator. I think that they've coined him neo-Nazi in all of the media articles that I've seen. He made a lot of content, I guess, along the National Socialist ideology lines. Although I will say, now that I have had a chance to go back and watch a lot of it, look at a lot of it, it's very clear that he never did condone any sort of violence really. He told people not to act out in violence or to take his message and construe it in a way that would promote violence. He was just sharing his opinions online because he has a lot of opinions and not a lot of outlets. So that article came out on August 6th. I think August 6th. It was like the first week of August. Anyway, if you back it up, he created his account in May. I actually helped him create his account because he needed some sort of an outlet, a creative outlet. He's a very opinionated, a very passionate person, and he just wanted a way to express himself. So I helped get him set up. I helped set him up with YouTube Studio. I helped him for like the first week or two as he started creating his very first content. And then I walked away because I'm also a very busy person. And lo and behold, his channel took off like wildfire. And the more it took off, the spicier his content got. Good, bad, in between, other, like, say what you want. It's his free speech, right? Hot takes, bad takes. Everybody has an opinion on that. But he's entitled to it. I think the hardest part to stomach is how people have literally tried to ruin my life over it. He hasn't gotten a single text, email, call, but here we are, and I'm still getting death threats months later. Sorry, I had to cut to run into the bank. But yeah, the shocking part has been just how aggressively this doxing campaign has taken life, and how it's taken life in such a delusional way. It feels like every day I'm hearing a new wild, insane, untrue rumor that's being maliciously spread about myself or my husband. And I mean, here we are months after the fact, and I still have, there was a fresh article put out last Monday, and it was a hit piece on me specifically. Mind you, I didn't write the content. I didn't come up with the content. The reality is I'm just married to somebody who has views that a lot of people don't like. And it's just insane to me how just by proximity people are out to destroy my life and my livelihood. Like, I'm now in a position where I feel like I'm terrified that I'm going to lose my job just because I'm married to someone. I'm terrified for my own personal safety, for my family's personal safety. There's just, it's insane. I get voicemails every single day calling me a shitty Nazi and people telling me that they hope I die, or that I'm going to die, or that I should be swinging from a rope, or like, it's wild. It's absolutely wild. But those are the times we live in. We don't know how to have dialogue with each other. We can't tolerate differences in opinion. And we can't even read for comprehension. Because I've had people come to me after reading these articles and tell me it says something that it completely doesn't say, or they misconstrue something I've said to mean something completely different. And it's just kind of mind-blowing, I guess. No other way to really put it. But I guess I wanted to start documenting my experiences because of how crazy this has gotten. I'm a libertarian. I hold public office as a treasurer, which is obviously why I've been sought so hard, right? Because it's a juicy story. Local elected official has a Nazi husband. They love that headline. My elected position is something that I did because I just loved my community. I like serving. I like doing things. I like being involved. And I tell you what, it's been one of the most challenging experiences of my life, because even before this, there have been a few people who are just dead set on making my life hell. And it's funny because now those people are jumping on this bandwagon as if they actually cared about me before, when I know they didn't, because they made my life hell before. So to them, it's just another opportunistic way to manipulate local politics to their bidding and the way they see fit. But I don't know. The local treasurer position, I mean, we're a very small municipality. It's not a full-time job by any means. It doesn't pay much, even though I don't do it for the pay. But I refuse to step down because I'm doing a really good job, and I'm doing really great things for our community, and I haven't personally done anything wrong. And nobody wants to confront that. They don't want to talk about what I've done in my job. They want to talk about my husband's problematic viewpoints and how it's problematic that I'm married to him. And, you know, it's funny. A lot of people are like, you're disgusting. You married a Nazi. Well, he wasn't like that 9-10 years ago, you guys. People are dynamic. They change all the time. And in fact, about 6 weeks ago, and of course the media doesn't want to talk about this, but about 6 weeks ago, he renounced his National Socialism because he returned to his faith and he couldn't reconcile his Christianity with it. And I mean, obviously I'd been praying for that. I'd been praying that God would open his eyes, and that's, I mean, part of why I've stood by his side. I believe that's my job as his wife. That's my duty, right? I took an oath to him, for better or for worse, and I guess I'm getting really tested on that part. I don't know. I guess at this point I'm just rambling. So for this part one, kind of just wanted to expose you a little bit to my story. I'll make a few more of these. If anybody has questions, I'll answer questions in my future videos. But I really just wanted to bring light to my side of the story from an unskewed perspective that doesn't get twisted at the hands of a liberal journalist. It's ridiculous. But if If you don't do anything else, if you don't want to comment, you don't want to like the video, that's fine. Just pray for me. Pray for my family. Because I'm giving this whole situation to God, and that's really all I can do at this point. Hope you all have a good day.